Hello everyone, Black Ice here, and welcome back to another Minecraft Snapshot overview. This one is 14w11a, and there are quite a few new changes that I'd like to point out. And first of all, I want to say that I haven't done a Snapshot overview in a while because they've been, for the most part, map maker changes, and to be perfectly honest, I don't know how that stuff really works, so it's kind of hard for me to present that stuff to you guys, so I apologize for that. I will maybe start trying to learn more of that stuff so I can present every snapshot overview. But anyway, here in 11a there's been a lot more survival changes. I think the most important change, or the most significant change, is the minecarts. The physics have been completely changed. They have increased top speeds, increased time it takes to slow down. They'll fly off the tracks on a sharp turn. There's apparently improved collision, although I tested collision with mobs, and it's basically the same as it was before. I don't know exactly what dinner bone means about that. And furnace minecarts are actually pretty useful. So let's put a lot of these things to the test real quick. This track extends for 200 blocks in this direction. I believe it's the Z direction. And on this track there are 50 power rails, 25, 10, and 1. And I'll show you why this is significant. Basically, these 50 power rails are going to get this minecart up to top speed no problem. All you have to do is tap W and you'll see just how fast we can travel 200 blocks on this. As you can see, just completely insane. And 200 blocks. And as you can see, I flew off the track on this sharp turn right here. So I'm just going to use this to get back. It's just faster. This is actually faster than flying in creative mode, so that's why I'm using this to get back. It's pretty awesome, in my opinion. Whoops. And I keep doing that for some reason, because I'm not used to the whole left shift dismount type things right now. This is basically the same test, but with 25 power rails, just to see that, up to top speed. I will start slowing down a little bit here. Actually, no, I still haven't really slowed down at that point. Pretty cool. And let's just do this again to get back, because why not? Like I said, this is for whatever reason, a lot faster than flying in creative mode. It's probably faster than any horse you're gonna get. So, back when the horse update came out, we all thought, oh well, now minecarts are useless. Thanks a lot, Mojang. Yeah, not so much anymore. In fact, I think this update may make nether hubs kinda useless. Or maybe not useless, but at least not as, they might be a little more pointless. And I've had this idea, and this is, by the way, the 10, and I don't fly off the track at that point, so you just go right back. Because at that point I'd slowed down, but still, that just goes to show, by only 10 power rails, it still took like 200 blocks to slow down to the point where I could take a turn, which is pretty cool. And basically, I built these two things. This is kind of like a realistic version of, at least I think it is. Nope, I forgot what this one's for. Anyway, oh no, this is the one with 1 power rail, that's what it was. Just to show that, you go slow, but it takes forever to slow down. I'll go for a little bit here, but I'm not going to waste too much of our time. Yeah, as you can see, it takes forever to slow down. And I noticed something when testing these, that if you're in a minecart and you're holding W to go forward, you'll always be able to go forward, just it'll be very slow. But anyway, these two rails right here are basically just a realistic type rail that someone would build. I mean, realistically, someone's probably not going to do 50 power rails in a row like that. But what I've done is that I've added these things, basically detector rail, power rail, detector rail, every 10 tracks or so. There's like 10 tracks, but get back here, thing. It's trying to take off without me. So this is a little bit more realistic, although even this might be a little bit overkill. And as you can see, we're just going to keep building up speed, building up speed, building up speed. And at the end of this, I have an activator rail, which will dismount us automatically from the minecart. So that's pretty cool. And as you can see, the minecart just flies off right there. And I made the same thing going back just to test it out real quick. But I think this might make nether hubs a little bit pointless, because, I mean, it takes a lot of work to make a nether hub. I mean, you've seen the Minecraft one, and granted, the Minecraft one is not a basic nether hub by any means. It's very, very, very nice and really beautiful looking and all that. But, I mean, the amount of work it takes to dig a nether tunnel, I mean, these rails now go so fast. I mean, you could travel thousands of blocks in, like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know the exact speeds of this. If I find out, I'll put it in the description or something. But I mean, you saw how fast we traveled 200 blocks. That was just a few seconds, basically. Less than 10 seconds. I mean, you could just build like a sky rail system, and I've actually been thinking of doing that for my world. Just build like a sky rail going from point A to point B if I have like builds that are really far apart. So servers might use sky rails instead of nether hubs now. I mean, you could still use a nether hub, and it still would be a lot faster, but well, slime just spawned there and instantly despawned because I'm on peaceful mode. But anyway, you still could do that, and it would be a lot faster, but I mean, if you don't want to go through the trouble, sky rail system, or even like an underground rail system, or, hey, wow, I messed up, wow, I can't even talk today. I messed up, hey and heck and combined them into the same word. But, you could just do a surface rail system if you like, and you can make it look real nice and make it like a old style rail system. But anyway, the furnace minecarts are actually useful now, which is another one of the changes that are, that have been made. And as you can see, this is going to be hard, but I'm going to right click this with a piece of coal and then run into that minecart. And as you can see, it pushed me and I instantly get launched to top speed. And that's faster than both of these rails. So furnace minecarts are now that overpowered. I think that might be a bug because it doesn't make any sense why that happens at all. And as you can see, the furnace minecart's still just going pretty slow. I mean, as you can see, here it is. We can basically walk, and it goes a little bit faster than a walking person. Or maybe not even. But, if it hits a minecart, I'll put another one in front of it. It'll instantly launch it to top speed. Bye. It's a little bit ridiculous. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I think that might be a bug just because it's a minecart at top speed, and it kind of hits a minecart that's stationary, which would send it to around its top speed, I guess. And since the top speed of the furnace minecart is pretty slow, it just kind of launches the empty one. But who knows? Maybe that is intended. If it is, then those are just really overpowered. Anyway, in addition to all this rail changes, all these rail changes, I still can't talk today. These blocks in particular have been changed. They've been converted from blocks to models, which I've got to say, I'm not exactly sure what that means. And I put a torch here to represent that models now get affected by smooth lighting. So I'm guessing that's just going to make them look better overall, but I honestly can't really tell a difference right now. I mean, it's not dark or anything, but obviously it's kind of hard to have a really good side-by-side comparison to see, before and after image, but I'm sure there's some out there. I'm not very good at editing images, so unfortunately I'm not going to be making one. But anyway, let's take this off of Peaceful now, because there is a new mob that has been introduced to the game, and I think it is pretty cool. Not what I expected at all for a new mob, but it is really cool. This mob is called an Endermite, and Endermites basically look like silverfish with ender particles, which will, not the particles, but the mobs themselves will sometimes spawn in the place of a Enderman teleporting away. And Endermen are hostile towards these guys, and here's what they look like. You have your Endermite right here, and I'm going to go into survival because he'll probably attack me. Whoops. Game mode S. There we go. Yeah, and as you can see, he's after me right now. Let's see how much damage he does. Just one heart. Not too bad. Let's see. I'm still going to kill this guy, though. I don't know if they drop anything. They might. Maybe they drop some kind of ender thing. Nope, just experience right there. But let's go back to creative. Those are the Endermites. They're pretty cool. Cool little guys. I don't think we'll find them in blocks. Maybe we'll find them in endstone or something, but other than them spawning in place of teleporting Endermen, I'm not exactly sure how they're going to work out. So let's spawn some Endermen in here just to see what that is. See what Endermen do around these guys. There they go. They're attacking them, that's for sure. Attacking them and teleporting away. Kind of observe what they do. They just kind of get one, and then as soon as these guys start attacking the Enderman, they kind of teleport away. And this one may have spawned by an Enderman teleporting away because I didn't put any over there. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, and there's one over there, and I didn't spawn that. So they're spawning by these Endermen teleporting all over the place, and they seem to teleport when they're getting attacked by these guys, which will spawn more of them. So if you're an Enderman in this world, it's now become a nightmare for you, because these guys, they're pretty cool, but, yeah, I'm glad they finally added a new mob. It's been a little while, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember the latest mob they've added, but we got Endermites now, which are pretty cool. And to go over the last few changes really briefly, there's just been a bunch of general mob AI improvements. I can't say exactly what those are, because I don't know exactly what those are, but they've been improved in ways that I do not know, but Dinnerbone knows, and I trust Dinnerbone on that one. As well as there are a few surprises and bug fixes, so I'm going to keep playing around with the snapshot. I really like the minecarts and everything now. Just the super speed, bullet train-like transportation system. Man, minecarts are really cool now. But anyway, that's going to do it for me for today, so thank you all for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this video, and I hope you learned a thing or two about what's going to be coming in 1.8. I am really excited for this update, but 1.9 is going to be cool because its name changes. But anyway, 1.8, hype, get hype. Anyway, that's going to do it for me for today. So again, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, goodbye everyone. Have a great day.